Good morning. So I'm going to take you guys through what a day looks like for me. I just woke up. It's 5 a.m. Typical wake up time is 5 to 5:30. Let's get ready for work. I start my morning taking my probiotics because I have to take them on an empty stomach. I'm currently taking these two Probiotic Select, and I'm not even going to try to say this one, but they're prescribed by my naturopathic doctor. So I'm currently making breakfast. I'm doing a 2 egg sandwich. Typically I do a mass gainer protein shake, which is roughly like 500 or 600 calories. However, I left my mass gainer at my boyfriend, so there will be no mass gainer today. And then I'm also making the coffee because this is a necessity for me to be a productive human in the morning. My food gets tracked the night before, about 99% of it. So you'll see me eating a lot throughout the day, but all of this was tracked ahead of time to make sure I'm hitting my macros and make sure I'm hitting my calories. And just like that, we're off. We got my lunchbox, coffee, water, and we're on our way to train my first round of morning clients. And here we are. So excited about this new sign I just got. It doesn't look as good in the video, but it looks awesome in person. Okay, so it's rather dark, obviously, when I get in here. So I come in, I connect Alexa typically, and then I just turn on some lights. I have a few neon signs, so I like to put those on as well. Put the fan on because, get some air circulation going in here. Got my little mini neon sign, and then I have my bigger one over here we're gonna put on. And this one's one of my favorites. It says, be stronger than your excuses. My other one says, keep going. And then my window one says, strength by Sammy. Like I said, I'll give you guys a tour very soon of my facility as a whole, so you get to see a little bit of everything. So while I'm waiting for my client, I'll give a little bit of information on how I break up my clients throughout the day. So I typically do usually 2 training blocks. So I usually have a 6 a.m. training block where I train from 6 a.m. to about noon. So that's my first wave of clients. And then I have a break until about 3:30, where I do my second wave of clients, which is typically 3:30, 4 till about 6 or 7. And then in the middle of the day, I'll do my own workout, my own meal prep. I just realized I had smoothie on my face, so I got it off. Hopefully you guys didn't notice that. Yeah, so I'll do all my own errands, a lot of studying, client programming, maybe content creation, and just kind of getting done what I need to do. And you guys will see that today. I'll take you along throughout my little break I have. Today's a little bit shorter. I think I'm training till about 10, I want to say, and then I have a gap till 1, and then I have clients from 1 until about 5:30, and then I have my grandmother's birthday dinner, which I will also be taking you on to see, my family a little bit and what my social life is like. So I just finished up with some morning clients. So pretty much now I will do my own workout. Typically I try to do it at the end of my first wave of clients. However, my next client's not until 8 a.m. So I have a good hour to get a workout in. Yesterday I hit legs, so today is gonna be an upper body. I really haven't been feeling workouts lately. However, we're gonna get it in, and once it gets started, I'm usually fine. Not taking any pre-workout today. I just had a coffee not that long ago, so I'm just gonna eat this banana as a pre-workout little snack to fuel my body and then dive right into my upper body day. So today I'm gonna be hitting shoulders and back with a little bit of core. This is the last week of this training phase, so new training phase coming very soon, which I'm excited about. Today I'm just gonna really give you guys the highlights of my workout. I'm not gonna go through it in detail like a total workout. So if you guys want the details, please let me know. I'm more than happy to give them. Now we're gonna do my least favorite part of my workout, core. So post-workout nutrition is just as, if not actually more important than pre-workout nutrition. So now I'm gonna eat my bagel sandwich you guys saw me make many hours ago. I ended up drinking a smoothie I made last night for breakfast, and then I had that banana before I worked out. So now I have my egg sandwich, which has eggs, protein, yolks, fat, and bread for carbs. And my next client should be here 5 to 10 minutes. So now that I finished up with my morning clients, I just headed to Starbucks. I'm gonna get myself another caffeinated beverage. You'll see I have a very strong coffee addiction, but I'm down to 2 coffees a day most days. And so now I'm gonna study for my RD exam. So when I get home, I'll shower, I'll make myself some lunch, and then I'll sit down and I'll study for a few hours. Unfortunately, that is how much studying I have to do to pass this exam. And I have, I think, like 6 or 7 weeks left before the exam. In addition to studying, my plan for the day is get some laundry done, get some packing done because I'm actually going on a little getaway with my boyfriend this upcoming weekend, and then also just maybe getting a little bit more client programming done. I did most of my programming yesterday. I like to really get on top of it so I don't have to do it during the weekend, and that is my plan. And for those interested, my Starbucks order is a venti iced latte with almond milk. Unfortunately, there's a decent amount of calories in this one. So when I go into my cut, I will be drinking Americanos from there on out, which is just espresso and water and pretty much no calories at all. But until then, I will be drinking my lattes or macchiatos. And since I had a rush this morning to get to work, I didn't get to show you my favorite little pups, Jax and Gemma. Come here, little guys. Hi. Hi. I love these little nuggets. So this is Jax. Come here, Gemma. She's a little bit more shy. Come on, Gem. Come here. Say hi. You're so lovable. So before getting ready for the second half of my day, I need to meal prep some chicken. I ran out yesterday. So I'm just going to be doing some plain chicken breasts, a little bit of seasoning. I'm going to bake them in the oven. I did defrost them overnight, but unfortunately they're still a bit frozen. So they're going to take a little bit longer to cook in the oven. And I just add these to all the sides that I made for meal prep this week. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy. I'm just doing some garlic, pepper on them because, like I said, they're going to be added to everything else. So everything I eat already has like seasoning and sauces added to it. So I just season this chicken, and then it just makes it easy because I can add it to anything, cut it up, weigh it out, and it's ready to go. So I'm going to put this in the oven while I take a quick shower, come back out, check on it, get ready, and then study. So I just measured out some lunch. I have some mashed turnips with some ground turkey, which I'm going to be adding some Chick-fil-A sauce to. As I mentioned earlier, I am measuring everything out the day before. So I already tracked all my macros, and my macros are around 23 to 2,400 calories with about 150 grams of protein per day. I'm not really tracking fats and carbohydrates yet. Once I get closer to my competition and my cut, I will definitely be including that as well. But right now, as long as I get my protein and as long as I get my total calories, I'm good to go. Now I have to unfortunately study for the next few hours. Right now I am working on Domain 4 for the RD exam, if any of you are fellow potential RD students. And I just finished up the section, so I'm going to be going over some practice questions. And yes, I am studying old school with paper and pen and not my laptop. I just spend so much time on the computer that it's really nice to get a break, to not stare at like a blue light screen. I do have my blue light glasses as needed though. Excuse my extremely outdated headphones, but I think I left my AirPods at work. So I'll be using these on my little walk. I needed a study break, so typically I go for walks. I would say once or twice a day if I can. Very short walks, like 10-15 minutes when I'm in prep.
walks are mandatory and the length is much longer. I'm typically doing about 10 to 15,000 steps per day. Right now, I'm not really tracking my steps. I'm just going to get outside, some fresh air. However, if you're living in the New England area, you probably are aware that the air quality right now is kind of crummy. So I'm gonna go for my walk, get back home, get ready for dinner tonight, and head back to work. So I just got ready for my dinner tonight because I'm not going to be coming back home after my second wave of clients. So now I'm going to head back to my studio. I'm going to train another 4 or 5 clients I have, and then kind of just do some work in between. My next 4 or 5 hours is very spread out. So I like to bring homework with me. So I got my backpack. I also have my lunch box. So I'll be kind of posting up at my studio until about 5, 6 o'clock.
Back at my studio for a good chunk of the last bit of my day. I just finished up with my afternoon clients. Like I said, I have some afternoon clients once in a while. Typically, like I said, I do a morning block and an evening block, but today I happen to have a little bit of a split in the afternoon. So I just came back after I finished up with them. I kind of had some lunch, and now I'm gonna go hang out in my office area. Well, we can call it an office. It's more like my desk area that I just study at. And I'm gonna be studying for the next 45 minutes to an hour while I'm waiting for my second round of clients. Back at my So I just finished up with my last client for the evening. Now I'm gonna get dressed because I can't be wearing sweats to dinner, and I'm gonna be off to my grandmother's birthday dinner tonight. Kept tonight's look pretty casual. Painter shirt, I got some mom jeans on, and my favorite go-to, my Birkins. So as I mentioned earlier, I track all my food the night before, and I probably talked about how I meal prep all my food, I weigh out all my food, and now I'm talking about going out to dinner. So you're probably like, what do I do for that? So as I've been prepping for many years now, what I do when I'm going out to eat and I want to track my food is I look up the menu of the restaurant ahead of time and kind of pick what I'm going to get so that it fits into my macros. So typically what I'll do is I'll pick the restaurant we're going to, look at what I want to get, put that in first, and then build the rest of my day around that meal so that I'm not making or breaking calories based on going out with my family. Also, right now I'm in a build, so I can always use the extra calories. So if I do go over, it's okay. My main priority is making sure I hit my protein target, especially with going out. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm an absolutely terrible gift giver. So I just picked up my grandmother's little birthday gift. I just got her a little, I think it's an orchid plant. She doesn't really like anything too extravagant, and I hate buying flowers because they always die. So I'm a big plant giver. She's probably gonna kill this plant, but it's the thought that counts, and it will be pretty for at least a few weeks in her house. So I just finished up dinner and I'm heading to my boyfriend's house now. Pretty much just gonna get ready for bed, do another protein shake before I go to bed, and call it a wrap for tonight. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing like what I do in a day to day, and stay tuned for next Thursday for new content.